Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to do an envelope notebook with pockets. Didn't know what else to call it, so that's what I'm calling it. Now my idea to begin with was to cover this envelope, but after I inked it and everything, I decided that it would be just easier to just use the paper. So that's what I'm going to do. Took me just a bit to figure this all out. After I glue this on, then I have to cut around it. But that'll be okay. It's going to be a very bright envelope. But I think once it's all decorated, I think it'll be pretty. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you like my video, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up. I'm going to start off by gluing it down, gluing my parts down. This is going to be on the inside. So this is my outside. I was going through my papers, and I have so much scrapbook paper from like way back when. And I'd just like to, start using more of it. So I thought, even though it's pink, it's pretty. And we're going to decorate it up. So it should work well. Now this would be good if, if you had to go to a baby shower or something on them lines. Anybody that really likes pink, a lot of pink, could make these as gifts. You can do them in different colors, not just pink, but if you wanted to do them for a little boy's shower, that would work well also. And you can put, like little gift cards. I have to make sure this is down far enough. Or anything like that they would be able to use. So I just thought it was a cute idea. And you can also just use them as inserts into your journals. Of course, now I'm not going to be able to line this up, right? Can't have it over the fold. I have to have it to the fold. My glue is going to dry before I get it on here. Something told me I should have just went ahead and glued it before I started my video. But I thought I'd be nice and do it on video. Alright, I think we got it now. I'm over kind of farther than what my plans was. But I'm going to cut that off anyway, so it'll be all good. Now hopefully my other piece comes down there and meets up like it's supposed to. I probably should have inked all of these, but I didn't. So my ink kind of dried out. And there goes my ink, or my glue stick. Yeah, my ink didn't dry out, my glue dried out. Okay. We'll trim around this, see if there's anything else that I have to do to it, so I don't mess it up too bad. then when I get up there to the edge, I can round my my flap. I have gussets folded into this. Oh, look at that, I cut it too wide. Because we're going to have a notepad in it. So we wanted to have room for the notepad. Now hopefully these will all fold like they're supposed to, because I had them all folded in. And it's only like an 1/8 inch gusset, but just enough so I have room for the notepad. And I think that's going to fold down there for me like it's supposed to. Good. Okay, so that will be our fold. And it's going to fold up like this. Now I need to trim these off just a hair. I knew I was going to have problems with them. I don't want them to go too far past the gusset though. Fold this over just a little bit straighter. I'll just trim this a little as I go. Earlier when I did this, I think I had it cut just a little too short. But it's like, it's so different when you glue it together. Then you know if it's right or wrong. Okay. Now this is not going to be glued down as a pocket. It's going to be an open envelope. All right, and then in the front, I'm going to have a pocket. So I'm going to add into that. I'm going to add 2 pieces into that. This piece here, I want this showing on the outside. And I'm going to, it'll be a little bit short on the inside, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to have this piece on the inside. I actually thought that I was going to use a different one on this flap. But somewhere along the way, I don't know, I just don't know what happened. It didn't work that way. I think I might have cut one of my papers wrong. And unfortunately, I didn't have another one to use in place of it. But anyway, I have to glue this one on first because it won't go all the way to the bottom. So I'm going to put my glue on here, and then I'm going to line this up to the top. Let me grab another glue stick. Okay, now in the process, I seen my phone tipped again. I don't understand why it keeps tipping. Might be too heavy for the thing that's holding it. I don't know. My phone is kind of heavy. Okay, now I just want to bring this up even. It may be better to do this. See, this is why I like to do some stuff off the camera, because I don't always do a good job of lining stuff up. Makes me nervous. No, I don't want to trim that. Let me do it this way. Line this up. And line that up. That's better. Now I did it. That's supposed to be a pocket. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're good now. I have a nice powder fresh pocket. How's that? I'm only going to glue here and here down the sides. If you ever do that and you have to take the sticky stuff away, just use baby powder. Works well. I don't actually have to glue across the bottom because there's going to be another piece on there, but we'll just do that. Let me turn this over and do it this way again, so I can line it up like I'm supposed to. And the bottom part of it is probably off camera. There we go. So now I have a pocket there. Okay, now I'll trim this off. And trim this off. And I didn't get that straight as I wanted it, so I'll just trim that a little tiny bit. There. Now, we'll never know the difference. Okay, let's see how it looks. Cool. It's gonna work. Alright, so that's my pocket. Now, I have to put this in here. And hopefully, yes. It'll be long enough to cover up my boo-boo. My boo-boo down on the bottom. I have to stay up here where I belong. And then that'll fold up. Okay. So let me just smear some glue around. Probably some of this will be off camera, but go right up to that edge. And then I'll also run some of my my wet glue around, just to be on the safe side. Run it across here. And down. And I'll take that out of there because I have glue all over it. You want to be able to trim both sides. There. Now I have some pencil marks on here, so let me erase them off. Okay, now let's see if it folds. I'm making this kind of heavy now, kind of stiff. Now that's over too far. All right, let me go off and fix it. Okay, so all I did was ink to my edge and re-glued this back down. So I don't mind that showing. So there we go, and it's folded down. So that's our envelope. So now we can decorate it. Okay. So I think, I don't know if I want to do my pockets first or if I want to do my back first. Let's see. We could probably go ahead and do our pockets first. I'm going to have pockets in here. I'm going to have 3 pockets. And I'm not going to put a thumb notch in because I'm going to put lace across the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these down. I'm going to have it set up from the bottom a little and in from both edges. I'll glue them all down, then I'll put my lace on. And I think I'm going to have them sit about like this. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I have to have this one down at least to right there. So I'll set this pocket. And I really didn't, except for my seam here, I really didn't ink because I really don't think it needs inked. I just like the bright colors. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my lace on. Now this is the right side. I kind of like to line it up so it's about even across there. And then in a minute I'll trim them all off. Oh, here it is. Okay. had the ideas for this project for quite a little while, but have you ever done or had something in mind and you thought, well, I'm going to do that, but it gets set aside? That's what this has been. It's been waiting for me. Because then you generally have something else to do, or something else that seems more appealing. Okay, so them are our pockets. And these are just cutouts. I just thought they were really cute, so I thought I would just use them in my pockets. Let me see, I think I'll put these two up here. I might have should have put that one a little bit lower, but it'll be okay. Well, you know what? I don't want to cut it, so we'll just leave that one up there by itself for now, and we'll just do it like that. All right, so before I put my notebook in, I'm going to go to the back, and I want to decorate the back. I'm going to put this lace across here. This lace was a gathered lace, and I cut the top of it off. So I just want to lay this across here. Just going to kind of do it like this to gauge the width of my lace. I think this lace is really pretty. It was too gathered, though, to put on here. It wouldn't have laid down right. So I was kind of worried after I started getting everything cut out as to, well, is it going to be too bright? But when you start adding other stuff to it, it all kind of goes hand in hand. And whoops, guess I hit the phone. And it all comes together in the end. You'll see the camera move. All right, and then I'm just going to glue this on here. Just as a little fancy. These were just some printables that I had. I think that's about centered. And then I'm going to put a butterfly on each side and just kind of decorate these up. This is made to look like a little postcard, but I thought the center needed something. So I'll put that down. Kind of slide that under there. I just thought these were cute. Can't read what they say. Just kind of angle that down a little bit. And then these buttons, I'm just going to put one on each side, just little paper buttons. Just as a little decoration. Just thought they were cute. So what do you think so far? Even though I've had, you know, a couple mishaps on here, I guess I kind of come back and took care of them. Some people can sit on camera and everything goes perfectly, but that's not me. I can do it good when I'm not in front of the camera or behind the camera. But when the camera gets turned on, look out. Okay, so there's that. That's the back of the pocket, and I think that's cute. So we'll turn around and come this way now. And should I put my notebook in first? No, I think I want to go ahead and put this on first. Let me see. I have, that's not what that's for. This is what that's for. I have lace to go across the top here. So I'm going to fix that on there now. I was going to put the tag in the wrong place, I guess. I don't know. Let's kind of lay this on here to hold that down. So that'll go like that. Just trim that off. And we'll trim that off. And then this is going to be my closure. All this was part of the printable, and I put it on cardstock. And I also put this on cardstock, and I'm just going to put a piece of foamy on the little butterfly to lift it up a little bit. And very much amounts to when you go to the store and you buy the stickers, except it doesn't have a sticky back. So we'll just put these on here, and I'll stick them down on there. And then I have to grab my Velcro. I didn't grab my Velcro. Okay. And I'll just kind of stick him a little to an angle. And then I'm just going to have it stick over like that. So let me grab my Velcro. Okay. So I'm going to put my Velcro down here. You don't want to turn it too far because it might make it cockeyed. And then I'm just going to glue this up here. I think I'll use this because it's a little bit heavier. I'll see if I need more glue after this. Okay, that worked well. So that makes a pretty closure, and I think it goes good with the color. Okay, let's see. Before I do the notepad, I'll just go ahead and do my tag for in here. Now I just cut one of these tags out that matches the front, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on top now. And all this is the matching paper. I was going to do this, but it wasn't long enough. It was just a very, it wasn't big enough. We'll put it that way. Let me make sure that this slides in there. Yeah, I need to trim the bottom off. So I'm just going to eyeball it and trim the bottom off. So see, I went ahead and glued the bottom of that shut, and I shouldn't have. Well, let's trim it a little bit. I like my little trimmer. Let's see. Kind of even that up a little bit. And I'll try to make it look the same way. So we'll say about yay. We'll go with that for now. Let's see if it fits. Yes, it does. So it's going to look like two tags in there that match. But when you pull it out, it's still the same color paper. So then on this, I'm just going to glue this up here. I just think this is pretty, and they all go good together with the papers. Then I'm going to put this little butterfly in the center. Just going to kind of angle him a little bit. And seeing how he's laying down flat, we have to give him some antennas. Okay. Then we are going to look on the bright side. So seeing how my little flubs turned out good, you know, we're looking on the bright side. And maybe I should have inked these just a little tiny bit. I don't know, but we will anyway. That'll just help them to stand out a little bit more. Okay. All right, and then the back is for journaling. So I think that turned out cute. So that'll just go down in our pocket. And then we'll open this up and we're going to put a notepad here. And let me see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 10 pieces of paper. I just had like a little journal book thing that I cut these out of. So they have gold on the top. So all I'm going to do is staple this on. I don't know what's up with this thing. It keeps tipping. I have to have my daughter or son-in-law look at it. She'll tell me my phone is too heavy. Okay. Then I'm just going to glue this lace across the top. And that'll just cover up the staples. All in all, the staples don't bother me, but I'm just going to put it on top. It'll match like the pockets and that. Hope everyone stayed till the end to see the final well, see how it turned out anyway. Just cut this off. And we'll cut this off. And then I'm just going to glue this down. And all in all, I think all of the colors went very well together. Even after making a couple little boo-boos, I think it turned out good. I just put my pin back in my glue. Put my little top on here. Then we'll close it up. And we'll look at it. Okay, so on the back, I think this turned out really nice. I like this. And if you was going to put it in your journal, you could slip it in a pocket or a side tuck. If you was going to put it in your journal, you might want to make it a little shorter. But if you have a tall journal, it would work good. And then we're just going to open it up. And we have a tag for journaling. And we're going to open it up. We have no paper to write on. We have tags in our pockets. 3 tags in this pocket. And a tag in this pocket. And when you make notes on your paper, you can also take it off and stuff it in this pocket. So that's our project for today. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty good. So let me know down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I just ask that you subscribe. Check out my other videos and come back and see me for my next video. And until then, happy crafting, everyone. Bye for now.